Yeah.
Okay, this is, and again, I'm going to butcher your name until I have it. Igal Hecht.
That's right.
And it's Chutzpah Productions?
Chutzpah. There you go.
Productions.
Chutzpah. Yeah.
3 questions.
Sure.
You're a busy guy doing interviews today.
Sure.
Where were you born? Where did you
Things go well, everyone has a day like that. Don't need to worry, it's okay to slow down and take a little break. Tomorrow will be a new day, so just rest up today. You'll be stronger, cause you're storing up your energy today.
Where were you born? Where did you come from?
I was born in Ashkelon, Israel.
And what was it like there?
Great city, great country. Israel is a phenomenal country. I encourage everybody to go. Don't just listen to the news. It's a really beautiful country to visit, and you'll have an amazing time. Food, culture, history, can't go wrong.
What was the one thing growing up in that community that affected you the most, do you think, today?
I think friendships and people, and knowing that you have to work hard to get to where you are. Israelis are known for striving and working very hard, and sort of, if there's a problem, getting around a problem and fixing it and trying to resolve things and trying to just push forward. And I think that's embedded within the community I grew up in and family, and that's where sort of that came from. That's what I sort of, that's been my mantra in life.
How did you come from there to here?
Took an Air Canada flight.
Okay. Logistics
there.
Why did you come here?
You know, my parents sort of made that decision for me when I was 11 years old. So that was their decision. And I think they just, Canada is a more peaceful.
Okay.
Canada has less issues that certain countries in the Middle East do, for sure, and they saw it as a wonderful country to live in, which it is. Canada is a wonderful country. I think we can all agree on that. With all its issues, Canada is a wonderful, wonderful country, and that's why they decided to move here.
Now you, since coming here, have done amazing productions and works back in Israel and I think elsewhere.
Yeah.
Please tell us a little bit about you as a professional and what drives you.
Stories drive me. Getting stories out there. I've filmed all over the world. I've filmed in over 40 countries or 50 countries.
Wow.
And though here I'm doing the art show and it's wonderful and it's great to do. I've done movies about genocide. I've done movies around the world about political conflicts in Rwanda, in Bangladesh, in various countries all over the world, and stories, finding really amazing stories and bringing out those stories to people who otherwise wouldn't be exposed to them. I think that's really important in a world where you're oversaturated with just media and sort of more North American mainstream things. I like to find stories and individuals who you probably wouldn't be exposed to, and bringing their story and giving them a platform to tell their story to the world.
Considered indie works or full productions?
Full productions. Some are mainstream. I've had films on Netflix, on Prime, on iTunes, and I've had films on the documentary channel here in Canada, CBC's documentary channel, Yes TV Canada, among other channels, BBC, HBO Europe. So I've had my films shown on mainstream platforms, on indie platforms, and they've been great.
Yes TV is new to a lot of people. It was new to me when I heard of it. But it is an up-and-coming network, right?
Well, Yes TV's been around for about 40 plus years.
Wow.
It's an amazing network. I encourage everybody to watch it. Excuse me for 1 second.
Sure.
Oh.
No problem, take it.
On this upside down island I made, floating on orange sky and open sea. Only place where I can be with you forever. Forever.
Yes TV is an amazing network. It's been around for 40, 50 years. It's a faith-based network, but it's open to many, many faiths, and it has a lot of mainstream programming such as Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and Blue Bloods and other shows that a lot of people love to watch. And at the same time, it has a more family-oriented faith component shows as well. Something you don't really see in the landscape of television in Canada or anywhere else. So definitely, if you want shows that inspire, that make you think, Yes TV is like a wonderful broadcaster to tune into.
You're a great ambassador for Yes TV.
Well, I should be, because they've been amazing to me. Without Yes TV, I wouldn't have a career, and I'm eternally grateful for their support in allowing me to present stories that otherwise I don't think I'd be able to present in Canada.
When I watched some of your stories last night on YouTube, I thought, I wonder if he had any pressure. I wonder if you had any pressure one way or the other to tell, shape, agendize stories in any way, or are you able with full freedom to just tell it the way it is?
I have full freedom to do whatever I want. With a broadcaster, even with CBC's documentary channel, rarely, actually never, has anyone told me not to do something. I mean, look, we live in Canada. We have freedom, and we have a freedom of press. We have the freedom of expression, and we don't live in an objective world, and everybody has their own point of view. I try to present, if it's a political documentary, I try to present as much as I can from both sides. Obviously, there's a slant. There'll always be a slant. Anybody who says their objective is completely BSing the other person.
True.
At the same time, as a journalist, as a documentarian, it is your responsibility to present the side that you disagree with. It doesn't matter that you disagree with them. You can present their side, you can show their side, at the same time show your side and let people decide for themselves. I'm a firm believer in allowing complete freedom of expression to people. I'm a firm believer of freedom of speech, and so I've never had my work sort of censored, suppressed in any forum in Canada. Sometimes on campuses, there are people on campuses, in particular during the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, there are people on the pro-Palestinian side that have numerous times have tried to suppress my movies or some other speakers from coming in because they happen to disagree with them, and they try to shut the place down. Unfortunately, that happens. I find that to be in a very fascist way of engaging with somebody. Even if I disagree with you, my responsibility in a free and democratic society is to allow you to have your say. I don't have to agree with you, but I should allow you to have your say.
Last question.
And then disagree with you.
Absolutely.
In a civil manner.
I just did a short agree to disagree and cherish the friendship. Last question.
Sure.
If everything came together the way you would like it to, orchestrating the global universe, what would be your dream or vision of something for you in the future?
Oh, to go to sleep.
To go to sleep.
Yeah, no. I would love to take a little break and rest, but I love to work, so I can't ever rest it. I need it. Like it's a drug, basically. My work is my drug because it's my passion, and I've been privileged enough to work in this for almost 30 years. I haven't worked a day in my life, and I'm a very hard worker. It's just when you find something you're passionate about, and when you find something that you truly love to do, it's not work. It's a lot of hard work, but it doesn't feel that way. People think that if you're in the entertainment industry, oh, you're so lucky, you get to play on set and all that. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of setup. It's a lot of, trying to get interviews and things like that. It's a lot of travel. It takes a toll, but it's a wonderful field to be in. And if you're, again, privileged, lucky enough to find what you do, then you're very, your life is full in that way.
Travel, inspiration, and helping small business owners. And here was some encouragement from a new friend for you wannabe filmmakers that are up and coming with your film school and all the rest. I heard him say, don't quit.
Yeah, absolutely. Never quit.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
That was good. Thanks a lot. This short message is for those who own